Both Ukraine and the US are going through a not simple path. Ukraine fights with Russia. In the US, we observe a rivalry between Democrats and Republicans. The main difference is we know in America everything will be solved on November 8th during midterm elections. But war in Ukraine doesn't have time frames. Nonetheless, all events that are happening in the USA have an impact on Ukrainian war. Will the US continue to support Ukraine after midterm elections, or will this help fade into the background? What if Republicans win, and how it affects not only Ukraine but Americans as well, and how Trump is involved in all this? A little spoiler, Trump is dependent on Putin, and I'm dependent on your activity. Subscribe to my channel and tap the bell right here. Don't wait till the end, better do it now, cause in the end you might meet this guy. Don't make my mistakes. Let's get started. Will the US refuse to help Ukraine after Congress midterm elections? Before answering this question, let's look at the whole situation. There is a majority of Democrats in the House of Representatives now. In the Senate, Republicans and Democrats share power equally. In a few days, Democrats can lose such a right. I might say the majority, and Republicans can take their place. If that happens, it'll be difficult for Biden to implement any laws. Even now, it's difficult for Democrats to do that. Just remember the law of free bearing of weapons or the ban of abortions. Yes, Democrats and Republicans have reached some agreement. It wasn't excellent, but okay. And the situation regarding abortions is not very rosy. After all, despite Biden's speeches, the Republicans don't want to return legal rights to women. Now imagine that the Republicans will have the majority of votes. And then what? How will the Democrats be able to put forward any laws? I also want to remind you that basically all aid packages to Ukraine are put forward by the Joe Biden administration, not Republicans. They took another side.
We need to stay the heck out of it. I've heard Biden and even some senators threaten economic sanctions. I wouldn't get into an economic war with Russia either, because we import a lot of stuff from Russia.
Don't want to point with finger, but I have to. Congressman Burchett's statement on his vote against Ukraine's spending bill. You're against helping Ukraine. Okay, they live somewhere across the ocean, but how did it happen you're against your own people? Burchett opposes insolent price fixing. As we can see, the main trick of the Republicans is to blame the Democrats for their bad decisions, but they themselves don't want to solve anything. Talking about Ukraine, Republicans have a tendency to avoid conflict with Russia. So maybe after elections, Republicans reduce aid to Ukraine. Even Kevin McCarthy confirmed it, leader of the Republican Party in the House of Representatives. I wanted to find some Republicans who support Ukraine, but I didn't find any. If you know someone, drop the comments. Now let's talk about Trump and his influence on the US and Ukraine situation. Donald Trump, from the first day of his presidency, started to support Putin. Trump directed change to party platform on Ukraine support. In other words, aid was less, like Putin wanted. That's why he didn't attack Ukraine earlier, because Trump was that soft leader, not Biden, as the Republicans say. He did everything that Putin wanted. What else did Putin want? He wanted to neutralize NATO, or at least to make it weaker. Because this alliance was created, if we listen to Russian media, to destroy the USSR, and now it wants to destroy Russia. And at the click of a finger, Trump discussed pulling US from NATO. And I can continue that Putin wants Trump does list. Here's something else. Putin wanted to grab Ukrainian territories. Trump didn't want to involve in Ukrainian war. Moreover,
and having a good relationship with Russia is a good thing, not a bad thing.
And this is not the end of praising Russia. Trump calls Putin genius.
I said, this is genius. Putin declares a big portion of the Ukraine. Putin declares it as independent. Oh, that's wonderful. So Putin is now saying it's independent, a large section of Ukraine. I said, how smart is that? And he's going to go in and be a peacekeeper.
and that Putin's smart.
The problem is not that Putin is smart, which of course he's smart, but the real problem is that our leaders are dumb.
Okay, I'm glad he's done this leaking thing. That's disgusting. It turned out this enthusiasm around Putin was infectious. Most of the Republicans think the same way about Putin. I know that sometimes we shouldn't listen to politicians' speeches and judge him by actions. But I cannot pass it through my ears, and my reaction is just, what?
Very shrewd, very capable. I have enormous respect for him. I've been criticized for saying that. No, I have enormous respect for him.
Just think about it. 62% of Republicans think Putin is stronger ruler than Biden. One thought that makes me happy is not all Americans think this way. Trump says some, I think, stupid stuff, and other Republicans pick up an idea without even understanding the whole situation, that Russia interfered in the affairs of America. Russian oligarch Andrei Muravyev indicted in political contribution scheme linked to illegal donors to Trump. And look at this guy. Trump's campaign chairman Paul Manafort, who worked as a political consultant for Deripaska's business interests. That's Russian billionaire.
So to be clear, Mr. Trump has no financial relationships with any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said.
That's what she said.
I think many people thought about Trump's connection with Putin back in 2018 during a meeting in Helsinki. While Trump was shaking hands with Putin, even then, people protested. For me, the main question is why this meeting was secret. After all, at first, Trump and Putin talked face-to-face with interpreters, and only later, other members of the delegations joined them. What was so important about this conversation? You can write your guesses in comments. Some Americans already then didn't like Trump, and for reason. He screwed up after the first impeachment. Just to refresh your memory, Trump was impeached for an abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. This happened after a phone call that Trump made to the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky. He encouraged him to dig up dirt on political rival Joe Biden and his son Hunter. And after all this, Trump somehow managed to get the support of people, and not just support but imposed his opinion. Already on November 8th, we'll see who won this race. I really hope the Democrats win. And you? If you watched till the end, thank you. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be just happy. Also check out my other videos. See you!